Good afternoon and welcome to the SHR News Report. I'm Josh Phillips, and today we'll be investigating the structure, functions, and dysfunctions of organelles in our bodies. Our subject of investigation this afternoon will be the centriole. Although the centriole is a very important organelle in the reproduction of a cell, when the centriole malfunctions, it can lead to deadly diseases. The centriole is a cylinder or barrel-shaped structure that can be found lying adjacent to the nucleus. The centriole is mostly made of microtubules. Each centriole consists of 9 microtubules, but both the centrioles are found in pairs, which are positioned at right angles to each other. At the time of cell division, both the centrioles move towards the end of the nucleus in opposite directions. Centrioles become visible only at the time of cell division. At other times, it can only be seen as the darker area of cytoplasm. Centrioles play a crucial role at the time of cell division. Meckel-Gruber syndrome is a recessive genetic disorder caused by malfunction in the centrioles. Meckel-Gruber syndrome is a disease caused by a malfunction in the centriole. This malfunction inability of centrioles is to properly locate and migrate the gene MKS1. Common symptoms of this disorder include a large soft spot with a bulging brain and spinal fluid and extra fingers and toes. The disorder also causes cysts to form in the kidneys, which will lead to large kidneys that do not function properly. In the majority of cases, the liver and lungs do not develop properly, which will lead to breathing complications. Dysplastic kidneys are prevalent in 95% to 100% of all identified cases. When this occurs, microscopic cysts develop within the kidney and slowly destroy it, causing it to enlarge to 10 to 20 times its original size. The level of amniotic fluid within the womb may be significantly altered or remain normal, and a normal level of fluid should not be criteria for exclusion of diagnosis. Bowing or shortening of the limbs are also common. Finding at least 2 of these 3 features of the classical trait in the presence of a normal karyotype makes the diagnosis solid. Regular ultrasounds and proactive parental care can usually detect symptoms early on in pregnancy. Unfortunately, because of the several physical defects present in the syndrome, an infant with Meckel-Gruber syndrome will either be stillborn or die shortly after birth. The too small lungs and abnormal kidneys cannot support life. This is a sad outcome for many families. The pregnancy proceeds normal with no complications, yet the baby dies. If Meckel-Gruber syndrome is detected by parental ultrasounds, some parents choose to terminate the pregnancy, which is also a sad and difficult decision. Meckel syndrome is a lethal disorder. Most infants are stillborn or die hours after birth. A few sometimes survive a few months with poor quality of life. According to Ramadina, there is one report of a long survivor who died at the age of 28 months. In 1997, another case of a long survivor who died at 18 months of life. As you can see, organelles in our body can be helpful, but at the same time destructive. Just a small malfunction in the centrioles of a cell can lead to a lethal disease. This concludes our show for the night. I hope you learned something new and valuable. Have a good night.